with the starters for the Wizards. Davis is out there with Alexander Song. Then it's Keyshawn George. Then it's Trae Young. And for the Heat, Wiggins is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. And here's Giannis. Hardaway finds Giannis. Adebayo with this screen on Davis. Back to Hardaway. Misses the 3. It's Young on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Offensive rebound, outside for George. Wizards passing it around. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Davis. Miami grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Giannis. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Miami's ball. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Washington fast break. That one drops for him.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
He misses the free throw. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
That one is no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here is Young. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. George with the screen on Wiggins. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Miami. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis. And coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Wiggins following the basket by Anthony Davis. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He takes it in, shoots from the right block, and it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got his second bucket.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Davis. It's Young on the wing. Shoots from the corner, and he comes up with the deuce.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
The drive by Giannis. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Davis up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Davis against Giannis. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Too easy there for Davis, just using his length to his advantage inside.
Pass to Adebayo. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
It's Davis on the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You know, after the pick, good job igniting the fast break. Young is a catalyst in so many ways.
Mitchell passes to Antetokounmpo. And Sarr pulls it down. The Wizards with the lead. Young outside. Fades away. Davis can't get that one to fall.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Young against Mitchell. To Hardaway. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Now here is Davis. 13 feet away. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room for mid-range.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Heat. Larson's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Davion Mitchell.
Larson, Smith.
On defense, Washington. They lead by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
And here's Young from the arc. Larson with the rebound. The Heat have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Giannis outside. Just 5 on the clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Now Sarr. No scoring in this one. And they pick up 2. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. Rebound by the Wizards. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's George. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Giannis. Driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Alex Sarr.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards leading by 4. Carrington with the ball. Pass to Coulibaly. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Portis' screen on Johnson to the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Now Carrington. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Heat making a switch here. Montecchio's checked in. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Washington making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. And so here is Miami. They trail by 7. Portis' screen on Coulibaly. Here's Gardner. Up again. Portis on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Portis, the pass to Larson. Back to Portis. Here's Larson. Shot clock at 5. Right side, Portis. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Portis has got his second basket of the night. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Carrington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat trail by 5. Smith scanning the floor. Outside Portis. Smith outside. Over Carrington. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Here's Gardner. And the shot goes in.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Johnson. He has yet to score.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Larson. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Nailed from three-point land.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 4.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 4. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
So on the floor for Washington, Young is out there with Johnson. And there's Riley. Then there's Ayton. And it's Koulibaly in at the power forward. Here's Donaldson. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Back over to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
It's Young on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Pass to Donaldson. Jacks up a three. And Bam Adebayo hits from deep. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
Here is Riley. Back to Young. Here is Riley. Johnson outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Donaldson. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And stolen by Koulibaly. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Young. The 3. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 5.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Here's Donaldson. Hasn't made one yet.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
You know, Jim, when you look at Bilal Coulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yes, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Wizards. Lock at 6. Portis a screen on Young. Donaldson on the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 8. Johnson surveying the floor. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Drills it from outside.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for yours.
Davis is checked in 3. Wizards leading by 7. And here's Young. 5 points in the game. A wide open look here for Coulibaly. A three-pointer, no good. Now Giannis. Gordon is guarded by Davis. Pass to Larson. Giannis against Young. Giannis dunks it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now Davis. Over Adebayo. The Wizards with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to.
Giannis showing creativity.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Wizards have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And it's Davis with the jam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Riley. Outside, Adebayo. 4 on the clock. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Giannis against Coulibaly. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
Giannis outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
first one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Pass to Davis. Over onto Tacumbo, and Davis can't get it to go.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Sarr throws it down.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And so Young will bring it up for Washington. Sarr with a screen on Mitchell. Young from outside. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And Giannis throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Davis. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Portis, he's checked in for Miami. And a switcher also for Washington. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Young. Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
If you're excited to meet the new dance crew, give them a round of applause.
Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Jump shot is good that time. Wiggins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
6 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And Washington again with the bucket.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Giannis high post. Davis is there. And to Tacumbo inside. He's guarded by Davis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And George kicks to Davis. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Davis. There's There's 1:59 left in the first half. George with the screen on Hardaway. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Outside, Davis. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Our Heat leading by 3. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Hardaway for 3. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Pass to Davis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Outside for George. Davis looking for an opening. Davis can't get that one to fall.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside, George. Pass to Coulibaly. George sets a screen for Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giannis outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pass to Davis. Over Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Miami Heat put into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of the team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Someone left the window open. Let's hear it for our contestant.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Wizards trail by 8. They've got Mitchell. Antetokounmpo out there with Wiggins. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Right side Hardaway. Mitchell outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Young. And it's Giannis missing. The Wizards shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. It's stolen by Adebayo. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Wizards. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Young outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Hardaway. Outside, out of the Kumbo. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. And Young kicks to George. Pass to Song. And here's Young. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Giannis, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Tim, there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo playing strong inside.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Davis inside. Giannis is there. Sarr trying to get open. And it's Davis missing. Here's Young. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Davis. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. Adebayo against Song. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Giannis grabs the miss. Miami leading by 9. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Al.
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, "One thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting." Kevin, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And it's 13 points for Davion Mitchell.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Young against Mitchell. Young pass to Sarr. Banked in off the glass.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on George. Higgins outside. Adebayo down low. Covered by Sarr. And there it is for him. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in. Free throw good, Sarr. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here's Larson. Oh, good with the triple. Wizards trail by 7. Outside, George. Young looking around. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 15 points.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Antetokounmpo inside. Davis is on. Chalk up 2 there.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Pass to Davis. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Wizards.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Here's Sarr. And he makes that one. He's got 9.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Larson. That 3 off the mark. From the wing. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Miami leading by 5. Wiggins in the post. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Wiggins has got his second basket.
And Wiggins can take the mid-range when he has to. His touch makes that an option.
It's George on the wing. Back to Young. Goes up from the top of the key. Wiggins with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Larson. Giannis outside. Wiggins a screen on Davis. Giannis outside. From range, Giannis takes it.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Young pass to Sarr. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Wiggins outside. And here's Giannis from outside. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 8. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Davis against Giannis. Mitchell outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Young. Mitchell. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Substitution on the court.
.124 left to play in the third. Koulibaly with a screen on Smith. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
1:14 left in the third. Gardner. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's Gardner. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. Now at the line, Gardner. 1.
And that one misses. Wizards trail by 9. Carrington with the ball. It's rebounded by Portis. Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Gardner. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Johnson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 10. Miami leading by 7. Smith outside. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Portis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton. The Heat have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. First free throw is good. And Portis drains both of them. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Miami. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
This is it, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Johnson. Koulibaly is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And there's Riley. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Gardner. It's good. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Koulibaly. Here is Riley. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Smith the pass to Adebayo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Jaylen Brown, 1.
You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Adebayo against Koulibaly. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
That's it, and the Miami lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Johnson.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Smith. For the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Young. Down low. And Riley gets it to go.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Smith outside. Here's Gardner. No good from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington. Yep, it counts. And now just a 5-point Miami lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Adebayo with a screen on Johnson. Over in the corner, Portis. Just 4 to shoot. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 5th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Wizards. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Young. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Smith against Young. with the drive. Takes it off the glass. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Young against Smith. Here's Gardner. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 6. And here's Young. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Johnson can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Young. Oh, nice.
Look at that. Oh, my. That is freakish skill from Giannis.
Young from outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Young outside. Davis up top. The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Sar's checked in. Young outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Wiggins is checked in for the Heat. Davion Mitchell comes in for Fontecchio. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Young, and Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Young. Davis in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 8. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Davis against Giannis. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either. Wizards have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Loads it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Miami. Miami's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Pass to Adebayo. It's deflected. And stolen by Wiggins. In transition, here comes Miami. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Mitchell in the corner. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Oh, Davis down low.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
They set the pick. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Song. And the foul called on Alex Song. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Down low. Here's Song. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 13 points for Alex Song.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Giannis sets a screen for Wiggins. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 8.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Back to Young. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And stolen by Song. And there's the dunk.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Wizards trail by 6. Now Davis. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Antetokounmpo. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Second team foul.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Wizards trail by 9. Now Davis. Floats one up. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Davis. Misses the 3. Washington's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Not many 7-footers move in space like Sarr, although one does come to mind.
Mitchell looking it over. Here's Wiggins. 1:37 left in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo fires. Davis pulls it down. Wizards trail by 5. Al Young. Davis. Now George. From deep. The shot misses. The Heat leading by 5. Onto the Kumbo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside, Davis. Young! The long shot, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Onto the Kumbo. Puts it right back up and in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Not that time. It won't go. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And get the 3.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis